Hello. It is time for more Splatoon 3, more side order, more climbing the tower. Marina, did you not install a stairwell? Like this whole place is a fire hazard. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, all the gelatins and order and everything trying to destroy us, but also where's the staircase? You know, like where's the accessibility in this building? Boy, it's weird loading the game and there's no news broadcast, but that's good for me. That's convenient. I don't have to sit through Team Rocket giving me their spiel. Yeah, Order should be very invested in making sure it's up to code. This place isn't safe. Like you can't brainwash us all if we're not safe, because that's part of a world of order is safety, unchanging. Is it safe if somebody plummets from the 30th floor because the floors below them are on fire and they have no choice? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anywho, uh, so I've cleared with 3 weapons now. I guess I have to read the description here, so brace yourself for a little psychic damage. Melina used to understand the value of an unchanging world, but then she changed. What happened? Fully, I'll never forgive whoever got to Melina. And I won't forgive Melina either for betraying her principles. I'm gonna punish all of them. Thank you, Smolisk. Alright, so I have Doolies, the Stringer, the Bucket, the Blaster, and the Brush. So if folks have a thought, somebody pick for me. You know, I cannot decide. Also, one sec. I'm just going to turn up the game on my end so I can hear these nice tunes. Smollusk's falling out of the top of the tower like Hans Gruber. You know, that would be pretty cool. Actually. The brush. All right. It is done. Well, now it's done. Now we have a brush. I like the way this brush looks. Like just the thick bristles. I don't know. I want to touch it. I can't explain why. They just look like they'd have a fun springy texture to them. I do have some pearls. I don't know if I want to get any hacks though. I'm having fun challenging myself, but maybe I'll put some money into, or rather some pearls into stuff like, yeah, let's discount the vending machine so I can buy more chips in case I get some bad floors. All right. Get the big money. I guess I could have unlocked risky rewards, huh? But, no, actually, no, I couldn't have. I didn't have enough pearls anyway. I think it's 333. All right. So last time was Roller Suffering and, well, no, last time was Save Me Lucky Bombs and Save Me Poison Ink and then Pearl Enrichment. So I guess let's see what we get for the brush. Yo, Marina, got any words of encouragement for us? Sure. Uh, Go get him, Tigerfish. Thank you. I'd do anything for you, Marina. Yeah, let's go for Rush Knockback. So I can bonk into gelatins with my brush. Normally, using the brush in Turf War and the like, trying to bonk into people isn't really a good strategy because it's not going to splat in one bonk. And you're probably going to get taken out before you can do anything. But, you know, for gelatins, I think it's fine. I like this blue-gray. Well, the good thing is about future runs is that now that I've experienced Cruel Sisyphean 8-shaped floor and the Between Crosshairs floor, that took me, well, 3.5 minutes, but what felt like 30 with the roller, now their names will be displayed because I've done them before. So, excuse me. I don't feel like this is the best weapon for that. I don't love the Ultra Stamp in side order. Okay. There we go. Whose sample doesn't have a lot of data on Takata-san's sampling? I guess if you're watching this recording, I was playing music from Danganronpa V3 before stream by Masafumi Takata. Great soundtracks, by the way. which means it's either not samples or people aren't as invested as digging it up as they are for, say, Hideki Naganuma. Oh yeah, I heard about digging up Hideki Naganuma's samples. Also a great composer, may I say. What do I got? Just go for ink damage. One song samples are just a bunch of loops that came free with GarageBand, and honestly, respect, you know? Yeah, you make use of the tools you got. It's like people painting masterpieces with MS Paint. It can be done. Sometimes it's just all in how you use them and not the tools you have. You know, like I remember, like, gosh, back on the DeviantArt days, and this was like way back in the DeviantArt days before DeviantArt became an AI-riddled trash fire like it is now. Rip in pieces. But artists fussing over like, oh, I can't do good, you know, traditional media or good digital art without the best tools, the best programs. Like how so many people coveted Adobe Photoshop. Well, that was the big one, really, is Photoshop. I need to hold my controller in a better spot. I keep switching the camera, and it's weird. Hang on, there we go. But yeah, it's not in the tools. It's how you use them. It's a little in the tools, granted. I mean, I'm glad I have Clip Studio Paint, because some of the tools that program has, free programs don't have. That the warp tool, I don't remember what it's called, but that one, ooh, it's a lifesaver. Oh, hey, bro. Yeah, DA suffered encrapification hard. What is my sub-weapon? Ink mine? It is ink mines. That's a rigorous floor, and I don't know with only these two damage or these two abilities if I can survive a rigorous. So let's go ink saver sub. If I can get some abilities to maybe supplement my ink mines or get a better sub. And the ink mines aren't terrible. Kelly, it's so nice to see you. Like, it's always a treat to see you when you're not tethered to the yoke of capitalism. You know, as someone else who also has a job serving the rabble, as I like to call it, the general public. I wish I had a bomb I could just throw at these guys, but that works. Where are you going? Where are you going? I should have stayed on the rails. You know what? Good. I'm like Zelda. Ah, you splatted me! Good! Oh yeah, I'm free for the coffee beans, not the back pain. I'm never free for the back pain. Ooh, lordy. I mean, there's more Inksaver sub. None of these really supplement what I'm going for. Yeah, let's go for armor drop. I mean, it's only 1%, but I'm doubling my odds. Oh, you're right. I didn't say Kobe. Buckets. Larry Bird. Honestly, still one of my favorite Monster Factory bits. The Saga of Turbo Vicky. What am I doing? Painting the zone. Sorry, I was thinking about Turbo Vicky. Folks here know that, right? Aside from my brother, who I know knows that bit. And when you say nice shot, I hear it in like the Mario Golf announcer voice. I don't know if that's the intent when you say it, but that's what I'm reading it in. Or sports champion Turbo Vicky. What sport? All sport. Each and every sport. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need another special weapon. You wish you could randomize what the preferred categories were for the weapons. Yeah, that would be interesting if that was an option. Like, you mean the common tones? I don't really have enough for a vending machine, but I do like poison ink. I'm gonna do it. You do not know, but there's a lot you don't know. I mean, isn't that true for all of us? Are we not just babies in this vast universe full of unknowable things? Except for me, I have approximate knowledge of many things. By which I mean nothing, really. I too am but a bab in the field of knowledge. But I use big word good, and that makes people think otherwise sometimes. Sometimes. That's the trick. It's all about sandbagging. Get fish, fish, fish. Well, at least poison ink is doing its job. Where's that last fish? There you are. Oh, wait. Yay! It did a flip. That's right. Every sport. Bike, hoop, samurai. What was the best sport in Wii Sports Resort? I guess like the whole Wii Sports, but if you say that, everybody's gonna pick bowling. I mean, Wii Sports bowling is good, but I like the archery in Wii Sports Resort. Knockback might be good just because my brush doesn't have a lot of stopping power. Ink recovery is good too. Could improve my armor drop rate, but ew, I'm not doing that, Floor. No, that's... I mean, I like to suffer, but I have my limits. Yeah, trying to get the secret targets in archery, that was fun. Because some of them you couldn't even see. You just had to shoot into the distance and hope that you hit the secret target, or at least got close enough where the camera would do the little zoom, so you knew you were on the right track. And just hope that you're hitting the secret target and not like someone else who was on Woohoo Island. Oh yeah, the basketball. I feel like for games like that, I find the ones I like, and then I just kind of stick to them. Like in Wii Sports, I almost never touched boxing or golf, actually, despite my well-known, I think my fairly public love of Mario Golf. Just, you know, the Wii Sports Golf, and needs Mario, and not motion controls, but mostly Mario. But I like the bowling. I like the baseball, even though the baseball was very imprecise in how you could control it. I just liked it because it was fun seeing what Miis you got on your teams. That was the fun for me. Make a bunch of silly fictional character Miis. Patine crosshairs wouldn't be too bad with the brush. No, I see what you're trying to make me do. No. I've already done it with a short-range weapon. Please, spare me. Where are you going? What I should be doing, really, is painting some turf here so they get stuck. And... do you mind? Stop. Stop. I know that's all you're programmed to do is harass me, but stop. Okay. Oh, I was gonna put an ink mine there, but they're there now. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if... hang on. Yeah. The Ultra Stamp has its perks, I suppose. Yeah, the baseball wasn't very precise and was, yeah, mostly outs. And you couldn't control your fielders. They just did what they wanted. You could pitch, you could bat, and then you just pray. That's it. But, yeah, it was funny seeing the Miis. I mean, swim speed up wouldn't be bad for a brush, but I might just get more... well, the hindrance damage, that pairs well with the toxic or poison ink. Since I have it, might as well. Yeah, Mario Golf Super Rush was such a letdown. Speaking as a big Mario Golf fan, it just... I'm still recovering from that one emotionally, the letdown. I wanted to like it. I was excited that there was like a story mode again. I didn't love the fact that you had to be a Mii, because I know Nintendo loves their Miis, but I didn't like games where the single player you had to be a Mii. You can't make a Mii look cool. It's impossible. And yes, I realize that, you know, playing a golf game kind of precludes being cool to begin with, but I don't want to be a Mii. And I mean, granted, Mario Golf World Tour on the 3DS, which was a good Mario Golf, you were also your Mii in that one. But The rest of it made up for it, and I like the stupid costumes you could put your Mii in. That was fine. But Super Rush is just a letdown. Like, I was hoping for a story mode kind of like Advanced Tour, you know, the GBA one I streamed, but no, nothing of the sort. It just, I thought there were plot threads that were left I was gonna say unentangled, unfinished. Characters like Mario did cool stuff off screen. I mean, Wario and Waluigi were there, and they look very dapper. If you haven't seen their golf outfits from Mario Golf Super Rush, I suggest looking them up. Because Waluigi's hat, very, very handsome, very dapper. Don't tell him I said that, though. It'll go to his head. He can't take any more weight in his head. He's already top heavy. He'll fall over. You know what? Maybe I'll get, like, one lucky chain window, just because I don't want to spend all my membucks here. But I do have that armor drop thing, so... a little souvenir from the vending machine. This next floor will be a tough fight. Please, please be careful, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Yeah, we know. Come on, 8. Let's go out and have some fun.
Ox, I don't know them well enough to know what they would or would not do. Maybe they're also like me, and they have little regard for their own personal safety, and that's why they wound up injured and unable to fight further. Too big for the britches. Yeah, I'm already on floor 10. Is that bad? Remembering the reverence Mario garnered in the GBA one, a golf entity. You know, one of my personal favorite clips I have, I think it was Boogie who made it. I don't believe she's here right now, but thank you, Boogie, is the bit from the GBA Mario Golf, where the ball of light emerges, and then a toad appears. I think I said something like, I heard the voice of God, and it was a toad. Something like that. Yeah, people in that universe treat Mario like some sort of godly being. But then, you know, I guess when you live in a world where everything revolves around golf, or at least it revolves around golf enough for there to be like a prestigious golf academy, then I can see why people would hold Mario, the titular Mario of the golf fame, in such high esteem, rather. And no, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm like half paying attention to what I'm saying, and half paying attention to this miserable boss fight. Why do I keep getting the worst fights? Like this with the roller. Well, I think this is going a little faster than the roller because I have a little more range, but oh man. Come on. Come on. There you go. I believe sea urchins really do have teeth like what you see on this ball here. Hang on, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm surprised the Ultra Stamp doesn't bonk it away immediately. Oh. Oops. Oh, there's too many guys. There's too many guys. Please. I need that. I need that. Surely this will be faster than the roller. Anything will be faster than the roller. Come on.
Yay. Sweet release.
Yeah, we did not get enough Oct in this, honestly. I mean, it was cool that they got to DJ and that you get to talk to them a little bit, but I really wanted more of them. They're cool. I like their design. Like, let them contribute. Ooh, Lucky Bombs. I don't want to be like Lucky Bomb Save Me again, but I don't have a lot of stopping power. Please give me the Lucky Bomb. Your theory is that the original conceit was the first playthrough Marina was imprisoned throughout until floor 30. That's what I expected too. And I don't remember if I've expressed this on stream before, but I really love the promotional material that was put out for Side Order. Just like the trailers and whatnot had this really eerie, like it had a horror vibe, kind of like Octo Expansion did, but whereas Octo Expansion had this this grungy feel to it. This game, the trailers for Side Order had it was cleaner. It was almost like medical horror in a way. And that whole vibe, that aesthetic really intrigued me, and I was really hoping that it would be explored or maintained, but a lot of like the concept art and stuff you'd see in the trailer just doesn't really exist in the final version. And maybe I cleared the Spire too quickly. I don't know, but I love the vibes, the atmosphere of pre your first clear. And I think Side Order's fantastic. It's fun to play, and it has great replay ability. Words. But I miss the vibes, you know? Just the mysterious, like, unsettling, uneasy vibes. Well, I guess we're doing more damage. Give me more power. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that lucky chain. Whatever. The impression you got before you put together that Octa was dead fish was Pearl was stuck as a drone, and we had no idea where Marina was, and it had an eerie vibe throughout. Yeah. I'm just saying what we're all thinking, right? Main firing speed actually isn't bad. For the brush. I mean, I do want more rush knockback as well. I mean, poisoning's always good, but I don't want to, just use the same things all the time. That's boring. Maybe I'll get main firing speed for now, so I can flail a little faster. Yeah, it didn't have a rug pull surprise climax like Octo Expansion. Yeah, I'm short $5. 5 ducks. Maybe if I quacked for the vending machine, it would have taken pity on me. We're always short 5 ducks. I don't have any ducks at all. Society would be better if we had more ducks. Uh-oh, I thought I activated my special. I did not. Did not press the button. Okay, don't kill me, thank you. Don't kill me while my armor is regenerating. Probably need some Ink Saver main, I think, to go with this extra flailing speed. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I don't think... Yeah, I can't equip more than one armor. I did not unlock that hack. Maybe I should do that. Feels a shame wasting items like that. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. No. No. I still don't really like the Ultra Stamp that much for Side Order, but it is fun to petulantly throw at gelatins. Everything is, I think, at least 30% more fun if you just go, no. I guess more flailing. I mean, I could give Pearl more enrichment, but that's the thing I kind of got to build into, I feel. I mean, Pearl had her fun last time, and boy howdy, she was throwing bombs everywhere. Where was she getting them? Don't ask questions. I like my ink color. It's very Kirby, the pink with yellow tips. Boy, it's really hard not to jump because I want to squid roll everywhere. Oh. Scary. Scary. I'll take that. Don't squid roll. Don't squid roll. No. I'm using the Ultra Stamp like people did before it was buffed in this game. Initially it was very weak, and the hitbox is wonky, and it was very easy to get splatted while using it. So I saw players would just throw it immediately instead. And granted, it is very satisfying to... I'm just tormenting this thing. It is very satisfying to get somebody by throwing an ultra stamp in their face. Surprise. Giant hammer.
Especially if it's a scoped E-leader taking pot shots at you from afar.
I will respect any and all other Splatoon players except scoped E-leaders using Respawn Punisher. That's a joke. I still respect you. But why you gotta hit me with the ability that lets me play the game less? There's getting the danger flare out of the way, but also... Oh, rigorous zones. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Love the throw it straight up. You got your favorite splat in all Splatoon by doing that. You don't have a clip of it, do you? For research purposes. I want to see Claire destroy. Oh, no. I see you up there. I see you up there. Stop. Oh, no. They're getting in. They're getting in. Out. Out.
Out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I go up there for 1 second. What's going on in here? Oh, great. One of those things is above me. Oh, heck. I'm gonna lose control. Shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. We're good. We're fine. Everything is mostly fine. Ow, ow. Oh, geez. Where'd you come from? Stop. You're not allowed to go that way.
This is a one-way street, thank you.
You do? Oh, good. You wouldn't, like, drop me a link to that on Twitter, would you? I want to see. Say, 8, have you ever wished you could rack up a whole pile of pearls in a single run? If so, then I recommend the Risky Rewards hack. This amazing hack will boost the number of pearls you get after clearing the top floor of the spire. The downside is that you get kicked out of the spire first. You won't earn any pearls at all.
Oh yeah? So we make it all the way through, we'll be swimming in pearls. But if we fail, the pool's empty?
Exactly! That's what makes it Risky Rewards. If you're confident in your skills, this hack is a good way to put them to the test. Feels like I just sat through a sales pitch.
Guess we have done a bunch of commercial work lately, huh?
I can't believe you sold out, Marina. If I had a better special... Run speed up's not really gonna help me, though. Let's just get the danger floor out of the way. Fortress might be the easiest high-level map. Is it a high-level map? I never thought about it. But yeah, it's nice that it's compact. I don't like the magnet one with all the uninkable turf in the middle. Or, the gateway one. That one's also miserable. Oh, really? That didn't get this? Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna run out of ink. Hang on. Ugh. Maybe I should have gone for mobile special charge. What I need is more of these whirling accelerandos so I can launch them at the portals. Okay, 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 okay. Don't miss. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Excuse me. Come on. Okay, okay. I'm so short, I'm desperately reaching on my tippy toes. Let's see. Poison ink good, but I think I'm gonna go for ink recovery. I do have that hindrance damage too, and I don't want to rely too much on poison ink, but... Let's go ink recovery for now. Gosh, the spots of my tentacles are so luminescent. I didn't really get to appreciate that detail on my main file, because my main file is the ponytail. So you don't get these dramatic side tails. Well, my nose itches. And those ink mines are really the best thing to use, but it gives me a little breathing room. Oh, hang on. There's an item up there. What is it? Oh. I mean, I'll take it. I won't be thrilled about it, but I'll take it. I wish this thing was just a little better at, like, getting rid of portals. It's kind of clunky at it. Ugh. I can't. I'm surprised I hit anything, but I'll take it. Whoa, ooh, ooh, oh. Uh-oh. Goodbye. Oh, the little one. The little one pushed me. Okay, they're gonna come up behind me. I'm just gonna give myself some breathing room. Okay, there we go. I would like a vending machine, please. I lose one life and I'm like, oh no, I'm about to die, please. Save me. Main range, main piercing, or max lucky chain. Let's see. Do I want... I mean, my range is not good. Main piercing isn't bad. That might be better for shooter-type weapons, though, that have a narrower range of attack. So let's go for main range. Oh, thank you! Oh, I just saw the notif on my phone. I look forward to seeing Claire unleashing their full power. Quite terrifying. Perhaps even clarifying. Ugh, why are you all here again? I mean, I'm very grateful. But get in there, yeah. No, no, no. Oh, sure, I'll take this as insurance. Of course, there's another one. There's another sniper. I don't need that. I'm just gonna... There we go. Uh-oh. 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 Mistakes are made a little bit. Oh. See ya. Oh, they're getting feisty. They're getting impatient. You know, it took me until streaming it and watching the VODs to realize that if you leave... You see that one there? How it has that glow over it? If you leave gelatins alive too long, like that one, I guess they get frenzied, kind of like the stronger gelatins danger. Except they don't have the dilated eyes. But I guess that lets you know that they've been alive too long and you must dispose of before they run you over. Well, here's a vending machine. Max damage close is pretty tempting, though. But I do have a lot of membucks, and I do have the discount, so maybe I'll get some good chips. Let's see. I'm just gonna stretch, too. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Ugh, I was worried today that I might have to kibosh stream just because I was so fatigued after work. But I did it. I powered through. We are here. Oh, thank God. A better special. Ooh. Run speed up. It's not really going to help me. Unless it's different than in Turf and the like. Because run speed in the main game does not affect your speed if you're actually rolling with a brush or a roller. So if I'm running and I don't have my brush deployed, it will kick in, but it won't make me roll faster, because there's a different chip for that here. Oh, parallel cannon, hooray! Did not want to fight asynchronous Rondo. The Rondo of ink. Ow. Smooth. Very good, Morri. You had armor. There was armor here once, it's gone now. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where am I going? Okay. these, I think. There we go. A little part of me, whoa, kind of misses in the first Splatoon. Ink mines function differently in that you could only set one at a time, and their radius was smaller, but they were one-hit splats. And I had a little fondness for ink mines in that regard, playing with friends over voice chat and cackling maniacally if one of them triggered my ink mine and exploded. What are friends for if not to destroy? Mutually, I mean. My friends are the only ones allowed to destroy me. Uh-oh, uh-oh, you're not my friends, please. Okay, hang on. I forget I have a better special now. There we go. Hooray. So long, Ultra Stamp. And when I first played through this, I was going crazy trying to figure out what the clear fanfare for the boss was. And then I realized it's We're So Back, which is Off the Hook's new song for day 2 of Splatfests. But, of course, that one wasn't out at the time, so no wonder I couldn't place it. Anyway, I think I've read this dialogue already. So, yeah. Pretty sure I read that, and if I didn't, I'm sorry. I wish there was less repeated dialogue. Ooh, rigorous danger floors. A little part of me that's like, do it. No, 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 no. Just go to the vending machine. It's here. I have a lot of membucks. Maybe I'll get something good. Oh, yachting. Wow, professional, Morri. As I said, it was a long day. Ugh. Ink attack size, sure. I will flail more efficiently. And, you know, let's get disc piece drop. Because if it actually triggers, it can be extremely useful. What's the worst that could happen if I do the rigorous floor? Well, could be arpeggio barrage and stronger gelatins. I don't want to deal with that. Let's do the armor drop. I don't really like escorting the tower. You play more video. You're right. I am like the people who use scoped E-leaders with respawn Punisher. I'm doing it to myself, making myself play the game less. Oh, come on. Couldn't like get a couple more drops out of that? Now I'm kind of wishing I had mobile special charge. Ooh, I'll take that. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh boy, oh boy. Getting crowded. Oh boy. Armor was nice while it lasted. Oh, just explode, please. Oh, I need a second. Oog. That should be enough. What's the last part? Oh, there's 2 more, rather. Ooh. This piece. Thank you, Pearl. She still has something to do. Uh-oh. I really need some ink saver. Oof. Okay, one more. Oh, I didn't realize this one was already so damaged. Did my wayward ink strike actually hit it? I'll take it. I need some breathing room, please. Okay, there we go. Yay. The Step Off song makes you think of the School of Rock scene with Jack Black bellowing "Step Off" in a hair metal falsetto. See, I've never seen that movie. I can't mimic however he sounded. I'm sorry, yet again, I'm Philistine. I mean, it's just Peace Drop. It's Cruel Sisyphean 8-shaped floor, but it's just Peace Drop. I've heard it's a cute and fun movie. Yeah, I don't really love any of these. And I don't... I mean, I could. I could do Cruel Sisyphean 8-shaped floor. Maybe I'll take Ink Saver sub. Get a little more mileage out of those ink mines. I've already gotten one Ink Saver sub. Might as well just go all in. Yeah, I was gonna say throw in the towel, but no, that's the opposite of what I wanted to. I need to firmly grasp the towel instead. Ugh, I don't like this one though. Almost wishing I had picked Cruel Sisyphean 8-shaped floor instead. I think Sisyphus should be in Hades too. He's not in the first one, right? Suddenly I cannot remember. Like all the incidental NPCs that you encounter. I mean, most of them. It's been so long, I realize. Oof. I never did go back and beat the game with every weapon. I've beaten it with like, I think 3 of them? Aegis, my beloved. I don't know if that's a popular choice or not. Oh, thank you, Pearl. Oh, he is in Hades 1. Okay, thank you. I realized after saying it, like, wait, was he in the first Hades? I couldn't remember. Thank you. Okay, it's been a while. School of Rock is from the writer of, unbelievably, the Emoji Movie and also White Lotus. Huh. Well, that's quite a, how do you say, body of work. Rush Knockback would have been good if I had a chance to put more into it, but I think I'm gonna go for Mobile Special Charge. And my tentacles look like corn soup. Yeah, it definitely looks like corn soup. I found at the grocery store a ways back this brand of Korean chips called turtle chips, and they were available either in like a chocolate churro flavor or a corn soup flavor, and I much prefer savory to sweet, so I tried the corn soup flavor because the chef in me cannot resist a weird flavor combination. And you know what? They were dangerously addicting. I'm not even like, well, I say like I'm not a chip person. I wouldn't really describe them as a potato chip. I don't remember what they were. Maybe they were a corn chip, but whatever. They were good. Oh, you've had them before too? I know this kind of ties into a little my first side order stream where snack foods kind of came up, and you mentioned like turkey drumstick flavored Cheetos, I think it was. Ow. But, like, honestly, North America really needs to step up its snack food game. At least in terms of flavors. The flavors are so boring. And then you look at snack foods available in other parts of the world, and it's like, come on. Why are we missing the boat? Or, like, it's not even really the same thing precisely, but, I've also found at the same grocery store a real Canadian superstore, if anyone else is familiar with that chain. I don't know if there's any other Canadians in chat right now, except my brother. But they have a lot more, at least the one I've been to, has a much larger international food section, which is where I found the turtle chips. And they also had a lot of snacks from India. And so if you go to, like, the health food
aisle, the health food snack aisle. You can get lentil chips there and stuff made with chickpea flour, but they're super expensive. You know, like $5 a bag or something, you know, because it's bougie health food. But you know, if you go to the international section, you can get like lentil and chickpea snacks from India for way cheaper that are delicious. There's these I guess they're like chips in a sense made with chickpea flour, delicious. Um what do I want? What do I want? Do I want swim speed or armor drop? It is a danger floor, but it's an easy danger floor. You know, I'm gonna go for swim speed. Oh, posture check and hydrate. Thank you. Okay. And I will take a sippy of my water. There we go. Thank you. Steak flavored Cheetos and a steak flavored Lay's chip in Japan. Dang. Does it actually taste like steak? How do they manage to get all that cow into one little chip? Uh-oh, I thought I broke that. I did not. No. I thought I destroyed that whirling accelerando so I could bonk its shell into the portal. I didn't, and I realized too late. Oof. Whoopsie. See, this is what I wanted. Ow. I'm just gonna... There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna get up here. Oop, no. Do these ink lines. I could just... Oh, there's one behind me. Okay. Bonk. Oh, okay. It really tasted like steak magic. Rush ink coverage would have been good like forever ago. This with rush knockback, but too little too late. Would splash radius help me? Actually, I think splash radius would combo not just with my ink mines, but also my triple ink strike. So it is a danger floor. Am I feeling spicy? I do only have 2 lives left. So if it gets real dicey, I could leave. I should have enough membucks. Let's do it. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll disable the drone. And we'll be fine. Or it'll be lights out and ink coating, which I think will still be fine. Oh, perfect. Because a lot of the stage is bounce pads, so the ink coating isn't that big of a detriment. I just have to not run out of ink, which is harder. Please, don't like punt me off the stage. Oh, I'm running out of ink. I'm running out of ink. Okay. Okay, just clearing the air, ink the base here so it takes some damage. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. And I'll take that. Oh boy, hi, hello. Not interested, thank you. Whew, okay. Home stretch, we got this. I hope. Oh yeah, I did post on Twitter, my run that ended on floor 30 in the stupidest way possible. I'll have to figure out how to share that here because so if you lose a run, it will actually say on your results screen what splatted you at the end. And mine was well, I won't spoil it. But I didn't know it was a thing. I mean, it makes sense when you see it, but it looks so sad
Oh wait, mobile drone gauge. I thought that was mobile special. Well, I guess Pearl gets to contribute, kind of. Sunfish mosh pit. It's almost like a tongue twister, right? Sunfish mosh pit. Sunfish mosh pit. I think maybe it needs more syllables, but it's the makings of a tongue twister for sure. There we go. There's that knockback. I wonder if it also works for the balloon fish here, the splash knockback I got. I don't see why not. Even my ink lines have a bigger radius. That's nice. Yeah, sure, I'll take those. Why not? Yeah, I like the yellow fingertips with the skin tone too. Like, it just stands out. It's neat that, at least in side order, that your Octo can look like Marina and Shiver, where they have the colored fingertips. It's kind of a neat detail that you don't normally get for your character. Ooh, absolutely not. You know what, let's go for Splat Drone Gauge, since I have the Killer Whale. And this will actually let me charge it. Maybe the inevitable Splat 4. I was trying to think of like a punny name for Splat 4, but Quatoon? No, that doesn't even make sense. But yeah, let us customize our manicures. I want more character customization generally, honestly. It's fun. Uh-oh, oh no. I was so distracted, didn't even stop the oh boy, the Capriccioso. Help. Get me out of here. Okay, hang on. Some mistakes were made, but we're okay. We're okay now. Okay, thank you, Pearl. Thank you for covering for my magpie brain. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Rejected. Throwing your resume in the trash. Ah, jeez. There's another disc piece. I'll take it. Ooh. Thank you, Pearl. Woohoo. Okay, almost got it. Now, hopefully I don't beans it in the last couple of floors. Well, more for Pearl, I guess. Last minute Pearl enrichment. Marina will be so proud. Ooh, this one, also ugly. These are all big portals. I'm trying to ink the base here. Ooh, okay. Suddenly wishing I had more lucky bombs, but... Oh, I don't want to rely on them too much, I said, like a fool. Thanks, Pearl. But I have the disc piece drop, so that's good. Very nice. No. Whoa. Okay, good. Oh, that was 3 already. Cool. Thanks, Pearl. She is earning her keep. I wish I had like a little bag of... I was gonna say like dog treats to give the Pearl drone, but... I don't know, what do you give a drone to show your appreciation for it? I guess I can't really give her a treat, can I? Maybe I can put like a fun sticker on her. Yeah, if you didn't notice, there's I was gonna say small, but the regular portal and then the big beefy portal. They're larger, they're kind of whiter in color. We're just about at the control room, but... You gotta go through Smolisk again, huh? Is this gonna keep happening until we reconfigure every single pallet? Unless Smolisk decides to give up. Probably. Ugh.
Give me a break here. New plan 8. This time, we're gonna make Smollusk see reason.
Yeah, good job, Pearl. I'm sure you have lots of points put into rhetoric. Pearl Joan reminds you of the robot in the movie Flubber. Oh, I remember that, a little yellow one. I forget her name, though. Didn't she have, like, a weird crush on Professor Robin Williams? I just remember finding that kind of uncomfortable. I don't want romance. I just want slime.
You're up, 8. It's your turn to try and talk some sense into Smollusk. I don't care what you say. My mind is made up and you can't argue me out of it. The silent treatment won't work on me. Whatever you're gonna say, spit it out. Please.
Oh, I forgot how shy 8 is.
Are you making fun of me? I'll turn your morons into carpaccio.
Yeah, Pearl just voluntold me for that. History 3 Pete's. Anybody else kind of wigged out how its eyes look like they're on ears? I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be, but that's what they look like to me. So sad I couldn't buy like one more ink damage chip. But you know, the disc piece drop actually coming through a lot more than I expected it would. Oh, I had one more. Oops. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Those things have larger range than I think they do.
Super aggressive clown shoes attack, go.
I really wish these ink mines were more... Oh. Good in theory. Good in theory. Yeah, I love how the shield breaks to the beat. I guess, yeah, you didn't notice that all the attacks and everything in this fight are done to the beat of the music, which is a cool detail. Same with the Marina fight at the very beginning, too, which is kind of like a tutorial version of this fight in a sense. Very similar mechanically, just only one phase instead of 3.
Oh no, my belly got broken.
Maybe I should have saved that. I don't know. Whatever. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. I suppose if I had magic 8 balls for eyes, I, too, would be perpetually peeved. Like a petulant child. Perpetually peeved like a petulant prawn. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going, please? I'm so lonely. There we go. Thank you, Pearl. I think. I'm not sure where you're aiming at, but thank you. Maybe she spotted someone off in the distance writing like a mean blog post about Marina. Like, I think Marina's compositions are kind of mid. And then this suborbital laser from the Pearl drone just evaporates them. She would. Honestly, I think actual regular Pearl is terrifyingly rich enough that she could make that happen. No, disc piece, no. Man. Oh, heck. Stingray lasts longer than I think it does. And then I wind up... Oh, a disc piece. Hang on, I want that. I want that. If I can get through the hordes. Come on, come on. There we go. This game... We'll break that one, too. There we go. Come on. I'm flailing as hard as I can. Oh, we couldn't have waited like another 3 seconds. I know we both have a problem with uncontrollable bloodlust, Pearl, but please. No, I don't care about your stingray. No. Don't try this at home, Squiddos. That's probably not the best way to avoid the stingray. Would not recommend. Come on. Oh, hello, where'd you come from? Oh boy. In my way. Thanks, Pearl. Come on. Woohoo! I did it! Wow. Okay. Thank you. Making good progress, I'd say. Knock on wood. Scratch one more palette off the list.
Why can't I win? Everything is so unfair. Everyone helped make the members, so it should be the world everyone wants. Everyone made it? I thought the members was a solo Marina joint. I'm sick of looking at you dum-dums. Go away, pretty please.
You don't have a tongue. How do you blow a raspberry? Gumption, I guess. Woohoo, I did it. Yeah, my ending palettes, not the palette, rather, my ending colors always look worse on the results screen. Like, they just look... My hair color always winds up looking less vibrant and kind of muddy than when it does as you're approaching Smollusk. Not the prettiest color combo on the screen. But I cleared it. I'll take it. Perfect raspberry for that voice. Thank you. Yeah, the poses are really good. There's actually different poses, too, if you fail.
I give up arguing with Smollusk. It's just gonna do what it's gonna do. Ignore that thing and keep at it.
All right. What's we got? Oh, another dev diary. And Marie's palette. No way! Marie's palette is here too? Wait, then you're holding a piece of Marie's soul? That's too cool! And I'm close enough to touch it. I'm freaking out over here.
Whoa there, Rena. Breathe, girl. Find your chill.
But it's Morri. The boss lady. You think the results screen doesn't use the emission map, which is a texture that emits fake light. That's what makes things extra vibrant. Oh, so that's why my ink color always looks so muddy. Okay, folks, what weapon do I want to use? I don't want to mess with these again, except Blessed Armor Recovery, because it's fun for me if I keep it on the difficult side. But I do want to get, yeah. Never mind. Could do the Membucks for Ward. But yeah, if folks have a different weapon they would like me to use, and I'll read the description on the back. So we got the dualies, the charger, the stringer, the bucket, the blaster. So if folks have an opinion, in the meantime, prepare yourself for more psychic damage.
I personally saw this so-called Sheldon person taking on two small, adorable disciples a lot like me. Which means he took two young, impressionable children who've known him since they were babies and raised them to inherit his legacy. What sort of terrible person would drill a love for weapons into children so young? This is an outrage. He must be punished.
Dooley's charge and strongbow and arrow bias. Oh my, we have some dissent. Yeah, at least there's a consensus, and that there's no consensus. Hang on, let me take a sip of water, but if anyone else has a thought. Even more so if you're not familiar with Splatoon. Like, you know, just pick something aesthetically, right? Hang on, a sippy. There we go. Stringer it is. Thank you, Bear. I will take Shiver's palette. More weapons that don't have a lot of crowd... Well, I was going to say stopping power.
A brush has better crowd control. This thing is not meant for crowd control. But gosh darn it, if it doesn't look fly as all get out. Fly as all fish. Didn't mean to time that to the beat, but it worked out. Man, that emote's so good. Not just because I drew it. I mean, I didn't make it wiggle. Loose made it wiggle, but it's good. All set? And let's hit it. Going up. Marina would look very cute in a bellhop uniform, I bet. Okay. You know what? Let's take main range, since that's what the stringer's good at. Let's play into its strengths. The way the music here progresses, I don't know if you noticed, but the background music when you're in the elevator is different from the first 10 floors to the second batch of 10 to the third batch of 10. Kind of reminds me of the progression of the Tartarus music from Persona 3. I should go listen to however it sounds in the remaster, the remake. 'Cause I'm curious. Missed. Morri, just use the thing. Just use the thing, I know. Okay, can you just, like, stay still? Thanks. Okay. Thank you. Boop. Yay. Technically, Oct is the elevator operator, but you can't deprive them of that goth dress, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe they could alter it and have a goth bellhop uniform. That'd be cute. I don't really love any of these for the stringer, but let's go for max lucky chain, since more item drops, never a bad thing. Yeah, it's weird that Oct's outfit is not unlockable. The dress and boots would be cool. It reminds me, in a way, I remember people making, like, fan concepts for this forever ago, but people suggesting that Amiibo would unlock outfits, and I don't just mean the outfits that the Splatoon Amiibo already do unlock, but, like, other non-Splatoon Amiibo unlocking, like, casual streetwear or whatever, outfits inspired by that character. Like, I remember seeing art of, like an Inkling, say, wearing a hoodie that's based off of Rosalina's dress, like that kind of thing. That would have been so cool, and I think would have given Amiibo more utility. I guess the drawback is that there'd be more fashion that's, you know, paywalled in a sense. But I mean, we already have that with the currently available Amiibo gear, and they don't confer any sort of advantage. They're not unique abilities or anything. It's just you're just paying for the look. Let's see. Knockback. Knockback would be good if stuff gets close to me. The drone splat bomb actually wouldn't be a bad choice because I don't have great crowd control. Thinking here. If only I could get splash radius and then drone splat bomb. Let's get drone splat bomb for now. Yeah, that'd be okay. Way too many things, maybe. But, you know, like a couple Amiibo outfits. I don't know. I just want more fashion in this game. I like the fashion, but I also wish there was more variety. Like, I want more dapper outfits. There aren't a lot of outfits that fit my aesthetic personally. Well, there's a lot of great ones, don't get me wrong, but I want more. Excuse me. Oh, why are you so beefy? You don't need all this boof. Blah. Oh boy, I didn't think you were gonna hit me that far. Oh, geez. Help. Okay, should be fine. Oof. What?
What do you mean, man, about I love the fashion? It's good fashion. If I can't dress cute in real life because of either the restrictive dress code at my place of employment and or money, and or, I mean, I don't really have anywhere to go to show off cute fashion, might as well make myself look cute in a game, right? Right? Turf drone gauge. Well, this one would work with the toxic mist I have. It's a little ink expensive. If I had some ink saver sub, but it's not terrible. Every time I hear this music, I think about Breath of the Wild. Little mini guardian fighting shrines. Excuse me. Oh. Me thinking maybe it'd be a good time to deploy my toxic mist, and then I just miss completely. Toxic miss, if you will. Ah, you won't. You won't. And you shouldn't. Whoop. You wish everyone loved good fashion. Or more specifically, Nike designers that design football uniforms love good fashion. What was the team you brought up that had these like hideous like brown uniforms or something? I don't remember exactly. It just was not a flattering color. I would take mobile special charge if it wasn't this floor. I don't want to do this floor. I'm sick of this floor. I mean, splash damage will play not just the pearl drone, but also when the portals explode, which isn't bad. I mean, that will always factor into the final boss fight. The Jaguars, that's the right team name, right? I know precious little about American football. Football. No. 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 Really need more stopping power. I say that with every weapon. I guess because I don't have any of the hacks that increase your damage. Which would be very nice for something like, ooh, the stringer. This should be good. No. Ow. Are they teal? I don't know. Or do they have different uniforms if they're playing? If like they're that here or away team, like in hockey. That's my only frame of reference is hockey. I would take run speed up, but I like ink attack size for the stringer. Hello, Rainbow. How are you? You only know of the Jags because of the of Jason from The Good Place. Yeah. Yeah, same. I think it's probably like my initial concept of them was that. Oh, come on. You really? It was not what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to go up there. It was going to be cool. All right, whatever. Whatever. Great. I don't... Oh, wait, no. One is in. One is in. Cool. Okay. Maybe we're okay. No. Cease. Okay, okay. Hi, Nox. Mustard yellow full uniform. It's not a good look. Yeah, ugh. I guess they're not... nobody's playing football for the fashion. I'm gonna get lucky bombs again. I don't want to be complacent, but they're good. They're really good when you don't have a lot of stopping power. Yeah, you just summon Nox somehow. You talked about their team. Genuinely can't tell if when you say, like, they're Nox's favorite team. I can't tell if you're doing a bid or not because I can't tell if Nox genuinely has any investment in football or it's more like their family getting them to be invested. Yeah, I was about to say, Nox said, I'm looking forward to more Parasite Eve tomorrow, and then I remembered, oh wait, today's Tuesday? It's not Friday? I wish it was Friday. But no, it's merely Tuesday. I don't know, Kapotoko. I'm somehow moderately doubtful. Ooh, more hindrance damage, but ooh, Ink Saver main is really good. I'm gonna take Ink... not the hiccups, please, no. Don't plague me with the hiccups on stream. Don't plague me with the hiccups when I'm using Morri, please. That'll be even worse. You'll be able to see them in high definition face tracked glory. Oh. Nobody needs that. My pride definitely doesn't need it. Man, get up there. I wanted you to get up there. It was gonna be cool. Alright. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. It's gonna end poorly. Let's see. 8 damage. Yeah, this one could be useful if I had a weapon better for inking turf. I tried once on my main file in a stringer run. I tried to use squid attack and like the rush knockback, so all the chips that kind of build into this one, but I didn't think about the fact that the stringer is not good at inking turf, and this only works if you have turf you can freely swim around in. So I lived, but like barely. It was bad. It was bad. Let's take ink damage. Can't go wrong with ink damage. Daredevil Morri over here. I gotta get my kick somehow. I feel so empty. Why do you think I play with like no attack boosting hacks or anything and like only 3 lives even though I could afford more? I need that spice. I need my fix. Morri's gotta feel alive. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, really? Just completely miss. Okay. Alright. The stringer inks more if you arc your shots upward. Oh. Yeah, I was not, like, consciously aware of that. I knew about... You had talked about for the stringer firing up and down and cycling between that for maximum coverage.
So we're up against a boss next? We'll cross-check that reject until it's a lost wreck. No respect.
She's so cool. Well, best of luck. Marina, you're adorable. I need to stretch. Oof. Okay, how good's my sniping? 1-800, are you sniping? Well, don't land outside my toxic mist. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, didn't seal the deal. Seal the deal. Okay. Oop. Thank you, Lucky Bomb. This is the best boss to fight. In my opinion, which doesn't mean much, but I have the most fun fighting this boss. I like the challenge at the end of the secret Keto. Keto? With all the Octarian soldiers. That was fun.
because I play a lot of turf. So it's just okay. I don't even know what got it, but okay, sure. Oh, your least favorite, huh? Well, what is your favorite?
That smelly thin gelatin fell again. That boss had no bars where
I read this one already. I wish there was more dialogue. Or like maybe you get more if you don't clear the tower too fast, but oops. Ooh, vending machine. Sticky ink would be useful though, actually. It's like, do I go to the vending machine and maybe only find stuff that I don't need, or get something I know will be useful? Maybe save my membucks for a later vending machine. So if there's like 2 good chips in that vending machine, I can afford to buy triple of them both. Yeah, the keto diet. It's working at a coffee shop, you can tell when a lot of customers were evidently on the keto diet because they would start getting everything made with like heavy cream, like heavy whipping cream. So yeah, the stuff you would use to make whipped cream, that's what they would get their lattes made out of. And they would get like sugar-free syrups or Splenda or whatever. But then there are some of them that evidently fell off the keto diet, but I think got addicted to drinking their lattes made with heavy cream, because they would continue to order heavy cream, but they would start getting like a bunch of sugary syrups added to their drinks again. I know, right? I can't imagine. And they would order large lattes too, like made with heavy cream. So that's like 20 ounces of heavy whipping cream. Well, okay, not entirely 20, because there would be espresso in there, but I just, my stomach just curls in on itself thinking about it. I couldn't do it. I do have, I could give Pearl more power, but I want to focus on making myself self-sufficient first. A half and half definitely feels indulgent. Well, if you're ever at a coffee shop and you feel like really fancy, you could try getting, I'd say just get a small. This is too rich for me. My max is whole milk. I like whole milk. I think that makes the best lattes. But you could get a drink breve, which means made with half and half. Again, that's still too rich for me. But even whole milk, I really like whole milk with espresso, because you have like this sort of strong caramelly espresso flavor combined with this rich creamy milk. I think whole milk really hits that sweet spot between, you know, you get some creaminess, but it's not like, I don't feel like I'm drinking oil, which is why I'm not a fan of like heavy cream and whatnot. Even if I'm having like coffee and I put cream in my coffee, I don't like putting too much in, or it just kind of feels throaty. And I'm a tea drinker, but I'll put cream in my tea if I don't have another option, but I tend to go for milk just because even cream, like a little dollop of cream in tea, tends to feel too heavy. You once used heavy whipping cream for cereal because you were out of milk, and oh, it was not good. I mean, if you did that, just maybe like a little bit, or you know, you could do if you have like some heavy cream, maybe like drizzle a tiny little bit on like a bowl of strawberries or something. Not much, not much. If you're too lazy to make whipped cream, or you don't have enough to make whipped cream. Splash radius. Ink recovery is also good. More lucky bombs is good. I could get the danger flare out of the way. Hang on, let me take a sip of water while I ponder this. Thinking what I got here. Honestly, now I'm just looking at like what floor do I want to do versus the chips, and I think I'd rather do the portal one, so I'm gonna do this one. Do the bolt explosions count for oh, you're probably right. Ah, heck. Oh well. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about lucky bombs.
But yeah, you're right. I completely forgot that, yeah, that plays into the explosions of the bolts. There's ways that the chips interact with certain things that I wasn't expecting. Like, the rush knockback and the rush attack damage chips. They actually affect the whirling accelerando shells. So the things I'm knocking into the portals, those, it'll actually make them do more damage when you knock them around. Like the most obvious application, and the one that the game mentions, is rolling with a brush or a roller, but it also works, I think, on the reef slider. It works on the Brella canopy if you launch it. I think there might be like a couple more things. I'm gonna get, yeah, mobile drone. Let's give Pearl a little more oomph. Yeah, I'm glad that you can still, like, do the forbidden action for the membucks a little bit, and you won't lose them all. You can see it in the top left there, that if I swim at all, then it goes down. But it still drains pretty slowly, and, like, I've even had stagers what'll say, like, don't use your main weapon. But... and I'll still have to use my main weapon a lot because I don't have a good sub, but I'll still wind up finishing the stage with some bonus membucks because it's, oh, pretty generous. Oh, pretty generous. Thanks, Pearl. And I also appreciate, like, the game doesn't shame you if you don't get any bonus or anything. Like, wow, loser, you got 0. You completely forfeited any possible bonus. No, doesn't mention it. It'll tell you if you got the max bonus, but if you get nothing, that's fine. Doesn't make fun of you for it. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, she did her best. Pearl is contributing. Let's see. Oh, it's a danger floor. Drone gauge. Yeah, I could get more mobile drone gauge. It is rigorous, but eh. Famous last words. Word. Eh. Okay. Sometimes after I do a bonus floor that has a stipulation like don't jump, then my brain will think, like, for the next floor I still have to adhere to that, and then I forget. It's like, oh wait, I can swim. I don't get penalized for it. Well, I'm not being penalized per se. I don't lose out on cash money. Oh, hi. Can I help you? I'm just gonna hope it's getting the portal. There we go. Okay, nice. Oh, hang on, I'm shrimping again. Ugh. Someday, oof, I need a better office chair that's tailored for me. I feel like most chairs, I'm just too short for. Splash radius, main ink coverage, also good. It is a danger floor. I could get it out of the way, which isn't bad. These are both pretty good. Thinking here. Yeah, let's... no, I'm gonna get the danger floor out of the way. Please don't be terrible. Please don't be terrible. I know what you're all waiting for, and that's for me to fail a run spectacularly. Then you can all shake your heads at me in disgust. Oh no. Look at her eyes.
Yo, 8, I'm kind of stuck here. Good luck clearing the floor without me.
That's a cute detail. Just the dizzy. See ya.
Oh man, I wish it was easier to ship anything. Why everything so expensive? Why thing costs much money when I have little money? Oh, I don't want him picking up the discs. A souvenir, I guess. Maybe I can throw them like a frisbee. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go, okay. Getting a little too close for comfort there. Alright, we're good.
Pearl's like, oh, just a little snack, no worries.
Entwined in 80 pounds of chains. Well, look, she's a rapper. Isn't that part of the fashion? 80 pounds of chains? Eh? Let's see. The splat ink recovery is good, but I'm also not like splatting fish at a very high rate. So I'm gonna take ink saver sub since it'll go well with my toxic mist. Yeah, it's wrapped around her because she's a rapper. Exactly. Down with the tyranny of legs. Oh man, that's also draining my bonus. A little tyranny of legs. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep much of this bonus. Kind of have to be in my dough form for a lot of this. This thing just go. Thank you. Oh, it's still alive. Jeez. Thanks for nothing, killer whale. Whoa, hi. How did you get over here? Like, really, no, what pushed that over here? Use that there. It's not really the most useful, but okay. Okay. Cut it out. Cut it out. Can't reach. Can't reach. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Ow. Okay. Good, good, good. The collision physics on those fish when they overspawn is kind of beautiful. It's true. Like a beautiful geyser of gelatins. Maybe I'll buck the poison ink trend and I'll get more ink attack size. Didn't even look at what the floor was. I think it's a zone's floor, but that's a bad habit of mine. I just see the chip and be like, I want it. And then I get to the floor and I think I have made a terrible mistake. I was about to say this is fine, but I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna jinx it. Pop, pop, pop. It's like popping bubble wrap. Thanks, Pearl. For those of you that have this game and this expansion, have you ever tried to do a gimmick run where you have to make use of floor reset and other like re-rolling abilities, but like trying to do like a monochromatic palette? I've tried to do a couple. They weren't like entirely successful because like early on I wouldn't have enough membucks to re-roll the floors. To get I got chip of the tone I was going for, but it's kind of like a fun little bit of enrichment, I guess. Diversion, novelty, whatever you want to call it. Oh, my eyes watering. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, mobile ink recovery is good too. That said, I'm not really running out of ink too much. Special charge up might be even better. Just because that will refill my ink tank. And the killer whale is fairly useful. It is ping-ponging double hill floor, but
I'll cross that hill when I come to it, I guess. Okay, one. I see you over there. Get it. No. Oh, it's still alive. No. No, no, no. Oh, my nose itches again. Ooh. Ooh. Initially, I would try and do this floor by going back and forth and trying to defend the zones. And then I realized it's much smarter to stand here, if you can. Because most of the gelatins will just come to you and not towards the zones. And the ones you gotta look out for, those drizzling capricciosos. Those little jerk faces spewing ink everywhere. Okay, what's it gonna be? Stretch. Let's stretch out my hands a little bit. I guess I should stop streaming after this run. I guess like two runs a stream is like a good pace, right? Assuming I don't beans it somewhere. I keep thinking it's Friday and I think, well, I can go late. But I can't. It's a Tuesday. Marina is a fan of this whirligig, this sea urchin. Oh, you're starting with the killer whale, okay. Not throwing bombs at me, huh? What if it takes more damage if I didn't knock it out of my toxicness, maybe. Does it actually take damage when it hits a bumper? Because someone asked that last time and I wasn't sure. Maybe it does. There we go, okay. Going better this time, knock on wood. Oh. Cease. They kind of look like they have birthday candles on their heads. I guess they're supposed to look like bomb fuses. But to me, it's always looked like, birthday candles. Whoa, hi, stop, cease. Welcome. Umbrella run with max run speed. That does sound fun. That's actually my main file. That's like one of the few color chips I don't have maxed out on the palette, for lack of a better word. I can't think of what the game calls it now. I don't have all the info on it because I haven't had enough in my palette during any one run. But Umbrella with max run speed sounds fun. Zoomin'. I did once try Umbrella run. Why did I activate this now? I don't know. I did once try Umbrella run where I wound up with a lot of oops. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one that regenerates your umbrella very quickly after you launch it. So I could just launch my canopy very quickly and then it would come back right away. That was kind of fun, clearing out the hordes with my attack parasol. Gotta go umbrella fast. Run speed good on the tent umbrella. Ooh, I gotta try that. I don't use the tent umbrella nearly enough these days. It's one of those weapons that I pull out every so often, and I'm like, you know, this is fun. Once it clicks, and then I forget. I wish Splatoon had a random button, kind of like one of the challenges that was on just the other day. What was it called? Like Sheldon's Closet. where it's random weapons and random gear. I wish that was something you could at least have like the game randomly pick a weapon for you, or even be something you can enable in private battles, where just everyone's loadout will be completely random every time. It would be fun. Tenta used to be meta. What happened to the Tenta meta? Even though I've played Splatoon fervently since the first one, I've never followed the meta because I feel like if I did, I would get stressed out thinking I'm playing suboptimally, and now people in the turf war are gonna think, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. Those abilities with that weapon, it's not, that doesn't happen. I'm sure that doesn't happen. But try stringer for more arrows instead of 3. Like a variant with a different number of bolts could be interesting. Okay, I can afford these both in bulk, so let's do it. I'm glad I hoarded my membucks. It was the Tenta in 3, like at launch, a downgrade from how it was in 2. I'm trying to think of what the Tenta's sub and special is in this game, and I'm blanking. I don't, one had beacons. Maybe one had the Trizuka. I don't remember now. Clearly, I have to pull the Tentabrella out, dust it off. Do I want... Let's go for more special charge. Why not? It's a shame I don't have... There are sound wave damage chips that will increase the power of the killer whale, which would be great if I had them, but I don't. Legalize the Grispa. I don't know, I feel like in universe, the Grizz bow, all the Grizz weapons are like so hush-hush that you're not allowed to talk about them in any official capacity because of how disgustingly illegal they probably are. Don't tell Sheldon, he'd get the vapors for sure. He'd have a conniption. How could you mangle such a beautiful piece of weaponry like this? Or he'll be jealous thinking, how come I didn't think of these illegal modifications first? Speaking of Grizz weapons, I wish they would, for the Grizzco Splatana, I wish, like, if you, even, like, when you charge forward with it, if it inked the ground, it would be that much better. Sometimes when you get the Grizzco Splatana, you're just, hey, fly fish go brr. But most of the time, you're all, please, dear God, I need range, I can't hit anything, why? Don't really want any... Well, swim speed up isn't bad. Could give Pearl more to do. Because I do have mobile drone gauge, so it's not nothing. It is a rigorous floor, but let's live dangerously. Oh man, umbrella with the canopy that big, you can't even see. You're just... I was gonna say, what is the word? Not billowing, you're... But brain, please, what is the word I want? Barreling. Barreling, oh, it's this one. You're just barreling over everyone. Friend or foe, you don't even care anymore. My umbrella canopy is huge. Everyone now is my enemy. Oh, okay. One of those springing spiccatos got, oh, on top of me. Hi, ow. Don't do that, please. I'm very fragile. This dang floor. Oh man, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna try, I gotta keep trying. I'm gonna try again. Okay, what I gotta do is play a little more defensively and charge my special. And not get, like, right into the score zone. Okay, good. It'd be nice if it targeted, great. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave. G-Killer Whale, it would be nice if you targeted a portal and not nothing. I mean, I know it targeted an enemy, and then it went Nah, actually, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just gonna live. I'm gonna try and live. Well, not so much a power bow run, but I'm trying to get through the weapons with while using like very minimal hacks with regards to like my lives and damage output. Cause it's more fun for me if it's more of a struggle. I like to suffer. Sometimes, you know, you want to go mad with power and like crank up your attack damage. But then I find if I do that and something is too easy, it doesn't feel rewarding. I like the struggle. I think. I say that as I'm in the midst of the struggle. Maybe it just depends on the struggle. This is a struggle of my own devising. If it's a self-inflicted struggle, it's okay. Unlike the kind of struggle I suffer at my day job. That is not self-inflicted. I have no say in that matter. But this is fun. Whoop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man, I have a bad habit of ignoring the homing arpeggios, and I really shouldn't. Like last time. Oh, hi. Spicy. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, one life only is fun too. But, well, I did that for a bit with Risky Rewards, and then, like, when you beans it on, like, floor 27, it's like, ugh, great. Let's see. What do I want? This is a danger floor, so... Run speed up is good with the stringer. I'm not really hurting for ink, and since I have the mobile drone gauge... Did I get mobile special charge? I think I did. Anyway, it'll pair nicely with the run speed. Already at 999 pearls. Hardcore. I haven't played enough in my main file, because, I have to be kind to my hands due to tendinitis. They're okay for now. They're doing better, but I do have to be mindful of it. Of them, rather. So I can't go too ham. But in my main file, this is a separate file I'm using for streaming. I've done all the... I've done the secret, the low hacks challenge and all that. So I've done my time. What do you think you're doing? Stop. No, it's pushing the ball away now. No, please. Oh, I played myself. Great. Oh yeah, bring it back. Bring it back to the center. Perfect. Good. Great. Oh, where are you going? Where you go? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Infinity Ball, I think. I appreciate what you're doing, but I do need you to go to the center. Thank you. Okay. Wait. Oh, the lucky bombs. I was all ready to just coast to victory, but no. Okay, this time. I saw Pearl say get splatted. I thought she was gonna throw a bomb and knock it away again. Oog. Let's see. More main range wouldn't be bad. Splash radius. I mean, at this point, do I need splash radius? It's not bad. You know what? Sure. That's exactly what she did to you. She's very good at that, isn't she? Like Pearl, I love you, but you're also very good at throwing bombs at inopportune times and sending the infinity ball flying. Marina's so proud of it. Go, one fish. Two fish. Oh, too slow to get that one. Uh-oh. And now this place is really crowded. Terrifyingly crowded. Hang on. Okay. Cease. Desist. Fish. 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 There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Morri, you play a little too scarily. I know, I know. I can't help it. Ooh, vending machine. Oh, thank goodness. Let me make up for my earlier faux pas. Oh, nothing else here is really that interesting though. Eh. I'll save it in case I look out and run into another vending machine before the end, and I can get more chips. I think if we kick the vending machine, a couple extra chips would fall out. Maybe you just get splatted when it falls on you. Let's see. Yeah, splat drone gauge since I've got a couple drone chips. Why not? Why not? Feed into what I've already got. Ooh, I gotta stretch again. Shrimping. I'm shrimping. Oh yeah, Dak, you would mention that. So this is like a small, a regular size portal, but the one in the far back is a large one. Whoa, hi, hello. Excuse me. Cease. Little crowded. Coming through. Okay, we're good. Squid flop to appease the machine. Do a little squid flop in front of the vending machine as a prayer for lucky chips. Oh, speaking of the devil. I mean, these two aren't bad, but, I mean, it's a vending machine. I have all these membucks. Shopping spree. Please give me something good. It's gonna offer, like, Pearls, the Sprinkler, and the Kraken or something. Yeah, the Crab Tank is actually a good special, but I like the Killer Whale, so I'll keep it. I mean, I guess. Just because I have the Membucks and it's here. Why not? Let's buy Turf Lucky Chain. Oh, you're right. I didn't flop. Oops, I did not flop for luck. Uh-oh, I've cursed my run. Uh-oh, main damage distant, but it's probably that floor again. Ugh, but it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Main range it is a danger floor. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? All right, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. To be very clear, when I say biscuit, I do mean the UK version, a delicious cookie. Not the American biscuit. Oh, this is fine. What do you mean, rip run? Exactly, it's all about the challenge. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Pearl. Pearl's having a good day now. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I got it. We're good. You know, I kind of wish when you picked up the canned specials, they extended the length of the special you had going. But I found if you pick up a canned special while your special is going off, you just waste it. Oh, hi. Hello, gentlemen. Okay. The easiest danger. It's true.
Hey, you know how Smallix said everyone helped make the memverse or whatever? I thought Marina built this place, though. So, what did it mean, everyone?
I did recruit some Octoling engineers to help with members development, but
It can't mean them, right? There could be a connection there to Smollusk.
Then let's go in and ask it.
Yeah, that worked great last time, Pearl. I thought you said we weren't going to try rhetoric anymore. Smallest could be chat GTP. Means splat GTP? Come to Miss Morri's stream. We got jokes. And jokes in air quotes.
Back again? You dum-dums never win. Yo, I got a question. What do you have to do with the peeps who made the members? I don't have to tell you dum-dums nothing. But maybe I'll tell you. If you can beat me, let's have another fight, please.
You know, doing the smallest voice actually kind of hurts my face. The Forsaken Remnant. Cereal. We're being advertised to. Captain Crunch could, like, theoretically exist in the Splatoon universe with very little alteration. Saving my special. Saving my special. Maybe a mistake. Okay. Good. Oh, whoa. Excuse me. Wow, a headshot.
Smallest was like, fight me. Oh.
Thank goodness Marina did not program it to say ooh. Well, she didn't, but like it basically does without prompting anyway. First. Locked perpetual ooh mode. Well, I guess it's not so much that she programmed it this way, but Pearl broke it. So she has destroyed its language center, and now it is perpetually in ooh mode. What is the Octarian/Inkling version of Uwu?
Uwumi?
I kind of hate that I didn't even have to think about that. It was just automatic.
Obviously, it's Uwumi.
Yes, I do regret saying that out loud, but you know, here we are. What is stream if not a series of regrets? Will this actually increase the damage I do to him if I throw the toxic mist? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, there we go. No super chumps for you. Vimulu, that's true. If you're an Octoling, it's Vimulu. Else it's Uwumi. Whoa, hi. Ow. No, please. No, please.
No, please. Please, no steppy. Uwu.
I'm gonna ban myself from my own stream. There's an Uwu limit. What the heck was that, Morri? What are you doing? I don't know. Stingray always lasts longer than I think it does. I got that too soon. Not mean to get that too soon. Hi. Hello? Oh, please. Ooh. Hang on. 3 sliders. Is anyone else, any other Splatoon fans, when you hear the music in this game, the vocal music, I should say, even though they're all singing in a fake language, does your brain start, like, not hearing words exactly, but you start thinking about what it sounds like? It's kind of a habit where, like,
would listen to Vocaloid songs, and then upon being aware of like the meaning of the lyrics, I would try and think, okay, how could I make like singable lyrics to it? I kind of feel like something similar with Squid lyrics. And honestly, I would totally record stuff like that, but I don't know how to achieve the Squid sound. If somebody could just make like a plugin for Audacity, I could just straight up do the Squid sound. Like I've seen tutorials on how to achieve it in other audio editing programs, but it's very involved and often involves a lot of tweaking and extra filters. Someone could just make like a straight up Inkling voice filter for Audacity. That would be fantastic. Anyway, I'm thinking about this specifically because I had Anarchy Rainbow stuck in my head. And a friend of mine had said that sort of the start of the chorus sounds like they're singing, I will put on a red sombrero, and now that's all I can hear. I will put on the red sombrero. That, and now you hear it too. You're welcome.
Alright, we spanked you yet again. So, you gonna spell how you're connected to the making of the members?
Take no prisoners, Pearl is my favorite Pearl.
You drive a hard bargain, but I'm a good AI who keeps its promises. So I'll tell you a little bit. In their hearts, all the Octowing engineers who helped build the members shared a philosophy. It wasn't conscious, but somewhere inside, they all wanted a world that would never change.
So you're saying those desires got mixed into the members? And that's how Order was born?
But what good would the world without change do them? That's a good question. And you meanies are never gonna know the answer.
Yikes. This one's a tough nut to crack. The L to W is funnier on some words than others, and philosophy is perhaps maximum payoff. I was thinking that. There's something about this infant, this Splat GPT, with its baby voice,
Talking about philosophy. Have you read Immanuel Kant?
sorry, it was like the first philosopher I could think of, and that doesn't sound like legible.
And the smallest voice.
Anyway, woohoo. My ink color looks so muddy now, but I'll take it. Woohoo. You came up with the lyrics to all of Into the Light with similar sounding syllables, and you lost the file. Oh, Belle, we should workshop that sometime. I have like half written lyrics to some Squid songs and like a little bit of Into the Light, but just in my head. I need to write them down somewhere. He plays Roblox in his free time.
What's so great about a world that never changes? Do you get it, 8? I've mostly read about Socrates.
So I will have to call it an evening after this. Unfortunately, I will be able to stream a little later on Friday, don't worry. But I will read Melina's dev diary and the smallest comments too. What the? Even Octavio has a palette here?
He used to be your boss, right? We'll put this thing to work as revenge for him running you ragged.
I mean, he didn't work me that hard. But we're gonna get a lot of use out of this anyway. Sorry, sir. I want to learn more about Octarian society and how they related to DJ Octavio. I think it would be interesting.
Awesome! That's about half the lockers open now. We can't stop until the other half are open too, 8. I want to see what happens next in Marina's dev diary.
Pearl, don't drool over my diaries. I'm right here. Also, please stop reading them out loud. Sorry, Marina. I can't promise that I'm on stream. I have to. Have a good one, bro. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to scroll, but the art is still really cute, so we can take a moment to appreciate them.
Digging through Kamaboko's system finally yielded Commander Tartar's top secret files. I have a firmer grasp of how sanitization works, so I'll lay it all out here. Sanitization extracts the subject's thoughts and memories. These are saved as memcakes. Post-sanitization, the structure housing the subject's soul is left as a hollow husk. Injecting dummy information into that husk enables total control of the original subject. It confirms my theories, but I hate being right about this. How awful! Could sanitization have also caused Agent 8's memory loss? The good news is, there's hope. If we could return the memcakes to a sanitized soul, it might reverse the process and restore the subject's self. This has really lit a fire under me. Project Members, titled TK, is officially launching. Cuttlefish hinted at souls once or twice, and it sounds like he wasn't being metaphorical. He knows more than I give him credit for. But it's not all research with me. Off the Hook is going great too. Everything is ready for the world tour, including our songs, and we've been killing it in rehearsals. Poor Pearl doesn't know what to do with the free moment anymore. I'm always catching her bouncing with anticipation. The sooner our tour kicks off, the better. There's so much good in my life that my heart might burst. Marina, you're so cute. And I love seeing the art. I'm also curious about the mention of souls, like if that's what you see flying away to a respawn point when you get splatted. I mean, we're basically just dying and getting back up when you think about it. And then you think about Salmon Run in that context too. You're sending a bunch of teenagers to not even a minimum wage job, a gotcha wage job, with the full knowledge that they're probably going to die repeatedly in the process. But it's fine. Makes a profit, right? This is hopeless. I have no way to determine who any of these memcakes belong to. I started off analyzing memcakes from Agent 8 and Cuttlefish. Then I did a large-scale survey of memcakes I found in Kamaboko's warehouse, or rather, its trash dump. But none of that helped me match the memcakes to their owners. If it wasn't bad enough that their origins are hard to trace, I can't rule out that a single memcake could be made from multiple octolings mixed together. So now what? I'm not yet to the point where I could return these memcakes to their owners, even if I tried. Would it have killed Commander Tartar to manage its data properly? Ugh. This is feeling like a dead end. So it's time to change my approach. In better news, Off the Hook's world tour is getting closer. 8 is really shouldering a lot of the last-minute load for us. It's been just what I needed. Oh, and about 8. I always kind of felt like Agent 8 was way too formal to say all the time. So the other day, I took the plunge and called out, "Hey, 8!" And I got the widest smile in return. Mission success. Marina, you're so cute. And look at her art. Again, I'm a little concerned about the huge sparkly shoujo eye on merch there. Very cyclopean. Kind of disconcerting, but I love Marina's shoujo art. It's so good. I think maybe the serious Sheldon in the corner might be the best one. They're all pretty good. She should show her fan art to DJ Octavio. Maybe he'd appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I really like reading Marina's dialogue in particular. It just, the way she writes, she's so sweet and thoughtful, and I don't know, it's fun to read. Anywho, I must regrettably call it an evening here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. It's always such a treat to have folks hanging out for Splatoon, so I will be streaming more of this on Friday, so please look forward to that. But in the meantime, please stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful evening, and I will, as Deep Cut says, catch ya later. Doesn't sound the same when I say it, does it? No. Bye.